storing kerosene in your pumpkin. Also lighting your pumpkin indoors. That's how you get ants. Burn your house down. Although that could also bring ants.
Did you hear that, Bart? Maybe it was just the cat. No, she's sleeping with me.
Episode felt it had the time and was necessary to clear up the cat's whereabouts.
Yeah. I'll go feed it.
Homer and Marge bring up the secret of fish head feeding moments after Bart just raised questions about the attic.
Did you guys hear something moving around in the attic last night?
Making it impossible to believe that they've kept anything from these kids for several years already. Also, storing your fish heads unsealed in the fridge. Congrats on all your other food now smelling and tasting like fish. That turkey and those grapes? Ruined.
Yeah, 3 nosy kids.
What did Maggie do? She didn't ask any questions. She's physically incapable. Just gonna say that after 35 seasons and counting, the most unbelievable thing ever to happen on this show is the idea that the Simpsons have an attic kept this tidy.
The unsold copies of Dad's autobiography.
Autobiographies. If we want to know about your life, we'll read it on your Wikipedia page. And if you don't have a Wikipedia page, what could you possibly be putting in an autobiography?
One of them was pure evil.
Looking at Bart and not immediately assuming both twins were born evil.
I made a pigeon rat.
Calling this abomination a pigeon rat instead of something cool like a Pratt or a Region.
Mom, Hugo's eating his napkin.
Snitching.
Hey, can I have some turkey?
For this wide shot, the vent slider is all the way to the right. But in the next close-up, it's mostly to the left. Then Marge slides it right to close the vent. Which makes me wonder, who is able to find this many fish heads so easily?
Tiny little people.
That's tiny little peopleist.
Hey, these aren't waffles. These are just square pancakes.
Coming downstairs expecting waffles and getting upset that you got pancakes, aka the better waffle instead.
I've created Lutherans.
Being excited about creating Lutherans instead of horrified you created the Catholic Church and the indulgences that led to Lutherans.
Whoops, my finger slipped. Oops, my finger slipped.
Being a mass fingerer.
It's toilet time for Tiny Town.
I'm actually impressed by that obscene amount of alliteration. But the rules say I can't remove sins for grammar, so I'll instead send Bart surviving lasers being repeatedly shot inside his head.
You think I'm God?
Having such an advanced technological society and still having a philosophical need for gods and devils.
Why am I so fat?
Genetics, probably. Losing weight can be much more difficult to achieve depending on your genetic makeup. Yes, diet and exercise are good tools, but you can only do so much to combat your biological programming. Next question.
We have reached the limits of what rectal probing can teach us.
Citation needed.
Well, thanks for taking care of it all for me.
I'm pretty sure Ross Perot had already taken care of this.
Oh no, aliens, bioduplication, nude conspiracies.
Excitement?
It makes no difference which one of us you vote for. Either way, your planet is doomed. Doomed!
Sadly, in 2024, this statement would have probably given Bob Dole the edge in the election.
These candidates make me want to vomit in terror.
The Simpsons predicts the future cliche.
People are becoming a bit confused by the way you and your opponent are, well, constantly holding hands.
This is the first time we've seen them holding hands. So I'm guessing by constantly, you mean mostly off screen and only to the extent that it sets up a protein string joke.
I'm Homer Simpson, sir, and I'm going to get you back to Washington before it's too late.
Homer is suddenly able to fly a spaceship. Now, I'm still buying this over the clean attic, though.
Go!
Oh, this f***ing show. Go ahead and take a cent off before I remember that this series is still on the air.
It's a two-party system. You have to vote for one of us.
The Electoral College. It's the second worst college behind Clown College. The first is Vassar.
Hot! Too hot!
Did you hear that, Bart?
I heard it. I heard a ping. A ping.
One of them was pure
You're crazy.
Am I?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I made a pigeon rat.
Tiny little people.
It's alive. Oh, it's alive.
You think I'm God?
No! F*** off! How shall we f*** off, oh Lord?
Sure you were, Rummy.
Well, I'm not drunk. I'm mentally ill.